Hi everyone, welcome to Suresh Techs. If you are visiting our channel for the first time or if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe Suresh Techs. So in our previous tutorial we looked at background images. So we placed background images using a property called background image, and similarly we used few more properties such as background size, background repeat, to no repeat. So we have used a few more. So so we have used all these concepts in our previous tutorial, and in this tutorial we will look at the picture element. So what do you mean by a picture element? So picture is an element in HTML. As we learned in our previous tutorial, as we learned many of the different other elements in our previous tutorials, such as h1 is an element, img is an element. Similarly, picture is also an element. So then what is the use of a picture element? So the use of picture element is, so the main purpose of a picture element is to display different pictures for the different devices. For example, for example you have for example you have developed a web application, or you have developed a web page. So now you are viewing your HTML page in a desktop, and at the same time you are viewing your HTML page in a mobile screen, something like this. So you have a desktop and you have a mobile. So you have developed a web application and you are viewing your web page in a desktop and your web page in a mobile. Now what will happen, for example, if your body has a background image. So when now whenever whenever you view your HTML page in a desktop, the background image may get repeat, because desktop has a larger width and larger height. And similarly, when you view the same HTML page in a mobile, it may it may get repeated or not. So we have this confusion, so it's not going to be same always. Now if you want to load a different image in different devices, you can use the concept of picture. So here under the picture, so you have to specify a source element which will accept a parameter called media, and the media, and for that media you have to give a value of minimum width. Now let me create a new project. So I'm going to keep a body, and I'm going to save this as picture element dot html. Okay, that's great. Now what I will do, I'm going to keep a header, say Suresh text, right? Now let me open this. Other, sorry, HTML practice coding, and then we have picture element. I'm going to open it with Google Chrome. So this is what we had given here. Now I will try to keep a picture. So you have to open the picture and you have to close that, and inside this you have to specify the sources for different devices. Okay, and the source will accept a parameter, and the source will accept an attribute called media, where you have to specify the minimum width. So if you specify, you can specify minimum width, you can specify minimum height. For now I am going to specify minimum width. So I'll specify the minimum width as 550 pixels. That means whenever you open this page in a device which will have a minimum width of 550 pixels. For example, consider I have developed this page and I am going to load this page in a desktop. Desktop will basically have 550 pixels. Now this is going to be rendered in the desktop. So that's the use of minimum width. So the device where you are opening this particular web page has 550 pixels minimum width, then it is going to be rendered, then it is going to open, then it is going to display whatever the image you specify here, and you have to specify it with src sct, source set. Okay, this is how you should specify source set as src sct, source set, and here you have to specify the image. So how do you specify the image? So we do have images here, right? Let me take end image and underscore img dot jpg. Is it a jpg type? It's a png. Okay, now if you refresh it, I've just saved it and I'm going to refresh this. Okay, this is not working. So why is this not working? Because I don't know why is this not working. Picture is opened and then the source media, you have a open bracket and then you have a closing here, and the minimum width is what you have specified, and the source set. So source set is what I think it is not working here. I don't know the region. Source set is not working. Okay, so here we have specified the source set and we have specified an image and it has to open. It's not working. Okay, so it looks like we are running it in the Chrome, so that's why I think it's not working. We'll try to run it in some other browser, because what happens, some of the attributes whatever we specify for an element may not work in some browsers. So I'll try to open it with Internet Explorer and let's try. Ask me later. Is it working? No, it's not working even here. Let me try to open it with Firefox. Firefox is installing your updates and will list it in a few minutes. Okay. Okay, this is not even working in, it's not even working, so then we should definitely check this. Source, I have media and I have a minimum width. What if I specify minimum width as 150? Okay, 150, and if I try here, it's not working. If I try at the Chrome, not working. So I think source set is not working. I don't know what is not working. If I specify this, no, this is not working. Okay, so here I've specified it has to work, so it's not working. So maybe I don't know, it's not even showing in red color, so I'm not sure what is the exact issue here, but it is not taking this, the source set. But so but this is how it works. So here we have specified and underscore img.png as the source set, but it's not working here. I don't know exact region here, because even this source set here src set is not even displaying in red color as here. So looks like the attribute itself is not working, or there may be some issue with the browser where we are trying to open the page. So we are not sure, but this is how it works. So if you want, okay, so if you want to give another image, another background image for a different screen size, you have to specify the minimum width as, for example, you can specify the minimum width as 300 pixels. Okay, so this might be useful for your mobile screens. Okay, then you have to specify the src set, which is the source set, and you can specify some other image here. You can specify some other image here. Let's specify logo dot png. Okay, and finally, if none of the above sources will work, then you need to specify a default image. So you have to specify img followed by the src. Okay, so here let me keep 1.jpg. Okay, I have 1.jpg, right? Yes, I have 1.jpg. So I'm going to specify 1.jpg here. Now if I save this and if you refresh it, so as we said earlier, src set, okay, source set is not working. So whenever about two conditions or whatever the conditions you put above this default image, if they doesn't match, then this is going to be taken. Okay, if I save this and if I refresh it, right, this is working. Okay, 1.jpg. Okay, is it 1.jpg? I think this is not 1.jpg. Instead, what is it? What is working? I think end image is working now, right? I think because 1.jpg is this, but what is it working currently? End image. Okay, that's great. I don't know how is it working now. Okay, let me comment out this. But if I comment out this, what will happen? Let me check. Okay, I just saved it and I'm going to refresh it. Okay, then my logo is also working. That's great. I don't know how is it working all of a sudden. I don't know did I change something or not, but yeah, it's working. That's great. So first of all, so first it is taking the end image, and in case if head in case if this doesn't matches, then it will try to pick up the next source element, and finally if nothing matches, then it is going to take the default image. So now here, okay, now let's go back to our presentation. So this is what we looked at just now, and this is the node point here. You have to always specify the default image at the last child in a picture element. Now when to use the picture element? Now you have learned a concept of picture element, and the question arises when to use. Now if your web page has to support for a mobile, has to support for a desktop, then you should use picture element concept. So picture element main use is to display different images in different devices. And similarly, the format support. The format support. So the format support is some browsers may not support JPG image, or some browsers may not support PNG. So it depends. Some browsers may not support the images. So at that time, so it's always best. At that time, it is going to pick the default image. So this is how a picture element is going to work. That's it for today. Please do subscribe to Suresh Techs. Thank you so much.